some reptilian nations are not dull colored. Some of them are brilliant colors, like you would see a parrot have brilliant colors in its feathers. Some of the skin of the reptilian nations is just stunning looking, stunning patterns.
Some are white, some are red, some are green, some are brown.
And some have a chameleon-like ability to consciously change the color and pattern of its skin to match its environment as a camouflage technique. That too exists in both the reptilians, I don't know about the Repterrans, but reptilian nations and Sauron nations.
And I had interactions with, which we, from talking to my friend, we believe was a Sauron.
So describe a Sauron as different from a reptilian first. Let's start there. What would you say is the difference between a reptilian or a typical reptilian and a Sauron in your experience?
Well, I'm going by my friend's, from when I talked to him about the description, and he said that she sounded more sauroid than reptilian.
Okay.
So I'm just going to describe what she looked like. So the visitation that I had was several years ago in my apartment, and I was in the process of falling asleep, and I was halfway asleep when I started hearing rustling going on in my bedroom, and I realized that there was somebody who was there, and I wake up, the sound was gone, and then when I tried to go back to sleep, then all of a sudden I started hearing the rustling going on again. And I realized, oh, there is somebody here who wants to visit me. And so then I'm trying to get myself to fall asleep, and then once I got to a certain state of consciousness, it was like it was very easy for her to push me, basically kick me into this basically lucid dream state. And then in this lucid dream state, when I saw her, she had a physical body very similar to Mystique from the X-Men, very thin and slender. She had very small green scales. They were light green scales.
Okay.
And the coloring was light green on her face, and then along her neck, along her shoulders, along her neckline up towards her head was it was kind of bluish. It was blue-green of scales. She had, her head looked like a clove of garlic. So it had one bulb here on the side, one bulb in the front, and then one bulb on the side like that.
So large bulbous shape to the skull.
To the skull.
Okay.
And she had a blue mohawk that hung down.
There was actual hair.
Yes.
Hair or feathering or protein. I don't know what you want to call it.
It was like a horse's mane.
Okay, so we'll call it hair.
Yeah, it was hair. It was hair.
A Sauron with hair.
Yes, she had. It was horse. It was coarse like a horse's hair, and it was blue, which was really wild.
Wow.
And she had kind of like a snout, a very small nose. She had a slit for her mouth, and
so not real lips.
No.
Okay.
No. And she had amber eyes, reptilian eyes, and she held my hand, and I was looking at her hand, and she had long 3 fingers that were a bit longer, and then she had 1-inch claws like that.
Huh.
Yeah, but she was not threatening whatsoever. It was a very peaceful interaction.
Wow.
And after I woke up,
sounds pretty.
She was very pretty. It was stunning. She was very attractive, and that's the thing you have to get over with prejudiceness. There are so many different cultures out there, different people that are as interested, who are interested in us too. We just have to get over our fears of what people look like, and Star Trek did a great job of introducing, in Star Wars, of people interacting with multiple different star nations in a normal conversational way. Star Wars was trying to prepare us for, this is our future, guys. This is what our future is going to be like. We got to start getting used to being with other beings. So when you're watching Star Wars and they're interacting with these different extraterrestrials, that's what life is like out there. And they're trying to get us ready for it.
So you're saying that the cantina bar scene...
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
That's normal. That's like
normal.
real. That's real life. We're just trying to get us ready for it.
Oh, yeah.